there, it's Natasha, and today I have a video for you featuring this flower die from AliExpress. We're going to do some paper piecing today and using another couple of dies from Ali as well. I've got some double-sided adhesive, some stickered adhesive that I'm going to apply to the back of this grey cardstock. This is just some grey cardstock from my stash. And then I'm going to add the thanks die to it and run it through my Cuttlebug. I'm going to do the same with some black cardstock that has stickered adhesive on the back and run that through too. Poke out all the little pieces using the quick stick tool, and then I'm going to take the adhesive off the back of the black one and add it on top of the grey one because I want the black to be the top. So I start to take off the grey and then remember that I don't want it off that one just yet. So I'm just going to take it off the black one, and it will give the grey will give a slight shadow effect. You can see that I'm just placing it ever so slightly to the right of each of those letters, and that creates the shadow. The background to this card, so that stripy piece of black and white cardstock, is just a piece that I had bought from a local scrapbooking shop and just was in my stash, so you could use something similar that you have on hand. Anyhow, I have used some black cardstock to cut out all the flowers from that die. I didn't want the stems, I just wanted to use the flowers from this one because I thought they were pretty cute. So I'm just going through and picking out all the centers of the flowers and all the little petals, so it just leaves the outside, it just leaves the halo. And so I've cut those all out in black, and then I've cut some out in an orange and a pink cardstock. This is where I'm going to do some of my paper piecing, and I was debating having some leaves in there, but I don't end up using the leaves. So I'm just fiddling around and seeing how I want everything to lay out on the card. And all of these little flowers have stickered adhesive on the back, and that just makes it much easier for me when I come to stick them down here. So you can see all I have to do is peel off the back and stick them down. So it's really easy. There was lots of repetitive steps in this card, so I have cut lots of bits out. It's just so that you get the idea of how I went about making the card. I'm using some Ranger Multi-Matte Medium to just put a little dot in each of the petals and then one in the center of the flower, and I'm taking out the center pieces from the pink and adding them in. So it's got a black outline, and then the center piece, I did think about making the little center of the flower yellow for each of them, but I didn't really want to introduce any new colors, so this was just a nice simple card. So I go through and I make a couple of them orange. The majority of them are going to be pink though, and I think it just gives the card a really nice pop of color. So you can see that you have to find out which way the flower's going because all the petals are differently shaped, and then just stick them in. And I'm using some tweezers to help me get them in there. And as I said, I made a couple orange, but the majority of them were pink. So I'm nearly finished here, and I've just got to do my last flower. I don't have stickered adhesive on the back of the petals. I just thought it would be just as easy to put some matte medium in there and glue them down that way. It did take me a little bit, not very long, maybe 10 minutes or so, to stick all of these little die cuts and inlay them into the outline. Okay, so I've done that, finished that up, and now I'm just going to add a few Nuvo drops to finish it off, and that's today's card. Really nice and simple, and just testing out the drops and then adding lots around. This does create a nice finish to the card, I think. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this really quick and simple card and you'll be able to recreate it somehow. Thanks so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.